What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing set 75372 Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack with 215 pieces and 9 minifigures. On the front you can see a battle scene between the clones and the droids, and then some little clones and droids on the bottom for showing which minifigures are in the set. On top of the box, you can see the actual size for the Clone Shock Trooper, and then flipping onto the back, you can see another display of the set where the clones and the droids are fighting, along with some of the play features that are included in the set. Taking a look at the first minifigure in the set is a Coruscant Shock Trooper. It is the same Shock Trooper that we got in the Republic gunship from the summer, and he does look really nicely. He has that red printing all over his torso and body and helmet, and it's just the exact same that they used for the gunship. He does have a smaller blaster pistol and then a pair of binoculars, and then underneath you can see his standard clone head. And then in the set, you also get 3 regular clones, which is amazing. Only one of them, though, does have the longer blaster rifle, and he looks fantastic. It's great to see a Phase 2 clone that is just like a plain white clone. It's been, I believe, like over 14 years since we've gotten one, and it looks fantastic. And then underneath, you can see that standard little head print for the clones with that darker tan color. In the set, you also get 2 battle droids, and it's just the standard little battle droid that we've been getting forever. One of them does have the straighter arms, and the other has these like curved arms for a stap that is included in the set, and then he also has a little like thing on his back, so that way you can have the blaster rifle there while he is riding on the stap. But overall, the droids are just really basic, and the same thing that we have gotten forever now. And then included in the set, for the first time in so long, is a super battle droid. You also get 3 of them, so it really just helps to complete the set. They do look fantastic with all of the new like molds. They are a lot more sleek and slimmed down compared to how clunky some of the older ones looked, and they do snap together a lot nicer, so like all the joints and stuff will move really nicely. You can see they just are smooth, and they look much better than how the old ones looked. The old ones had a bunch of extra little like parts of plastic that just weren't necessary, and this one, it also helps to reinforce some of the spots on the older ones that like had some more structural issues. For the Republic's like side of the battle pack, you get a little like container which does have a thermal detonator inside. You just pop open the top and there's a thermal detonator for the clones to use to fight the droids. There's a little like command station base, and you can take off the shields for the clones to use and hold. There are also 2 other little spots for the clones to like rack their weapons if need be. And then there is a cannon on the front. It's just one of the little stud shooter ones. You just press down on this and it will launch the stud. I'm not going to do that because I personally don't feel like trying to track down the stud that I launched. And then you also get a really simplistic speeder build. It is very reminiscent of like the early 2010 speeder builds from those type of battle packs. And then on the back, the 2 guns for the other clone troopers go into the little holders right here, so you can have a clone on the back and firing off at like the enemy droids. And then on the side, there are 2 stud shooters, so you can like help fight the droids. Taking a look at the stap for the droids and the separatist, it looks really nice, and I really do like this design. It is in that dark blue color and has a clear stand so that way it can stand up. It's a much improved design than what some of the older staps looked like, and even allows for this droid right here to, if you put his hands out like this, you can attach him on right here and then have him flying the stap. Finally, for like the big separatist build of the set is this Tri-Droid or Octopara droid, and I think it looks really nice, especially for like the battle pack size that they decided to go with. The legs do have a ton of posability because of all these little joints right in here. You can see there's 3 separate sections that the joints do attach, so that way you can have the legs like move as much as possible. And then they also have these flat feet right here, so that way you can safely just like set it down and it's not going to have a risk of like falling over. Then you have these little like flick fire missiles. They are a bit hard to hit just because they're like up in here and they're so close to each other. But you can see like if I flick it, it's going to come out. It's not going to have like the most force ever just because it is one of those flick fire missiles. But it is still a great little addition because you can still kind of pull it out and have it like launch out at the enemies. And then the head does swivel really nicely. You can see the little eyes that they do on each of the cannons. And I think it is a great way that LEGO did that detail. And then if you take the head off for the head, you can see inside there is a little translucent pink piece with glitter on it, and I think that's a beautiful little fun detail that they added for kind of the brain or central processing unit of the droid.